Oh, yeah. Can you hear that? It's the music. The show's about to begin. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, yes, I bet you can. Yes, I'm live. It's the Matthew Raborn Show, and I'm so thankful for you joining me. Please comment down below. Please follow me. Please like me. Please subscribe to this video. You know how to do so. Click it, touch it, listen to it, notify it. Matthew Raborn Show. Are you guys having a good day? Are you in a continuous state of betterment? Are you a positive force for good? I'm trying to stay in the camera angles. I got multiple cameras, and I'm trying to stay in the frame here. Okay, here we go. No, really, I'm having a great day. I'm being real productive. I'm focusing on how I can continually be better every single moment of my existence, every single moment of my life. And I'm just so thankful for everything that I've been experiencing these past couple of weeks. It's been a great new year so far. Happy 2020 to you. Man, it's just been good. So a lot of new things are going to be happening. I'm going to be strengthening the YouTube channel. Please search The Matthew Raborn Show, The Matthew Raborn Show. I am Matthew Raborn, and this is my studio apartment. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing interviews. I'm going to be doing more projects. I'm just focused on the future, and I'm focused on my New Year's resolution, which is to reduce my fear in man and increase my fear in God. And so I'm going to be more of myself. I'm going to be focusing on the blessings that God has given me. I'm going to utilize these blessings, and I'm just stoked for the future. And that's what this project's about. And so that's one thing I wanted to announce, is that the Matthew Raborn Show is working. People are listening, and then they're coming up to me and saying how it's been a blessing to them, and I'm touched. And so I've been motivated to continually do this, and I'm so thankful for it. So I'm bold, I'm brash, and I'm brave, and I'm going to speak my mind. But you could comment down below on things that I can pray for you about and help you in any way possible, so that we can get this thing going. We can move the positive ball forward. I mean, there's enough dreck that you see online or with the movies and the TV, and that there's bad media. And so, how about we get some good media? So let me know a positive thing that's happening in your life. Let me know, some things that you're concerned about that we can maybe work out together, because it's us together that's going to solve the problem. It's not the government. It's not what it was designed to do. It's the churches, the charities, and the communities. So let's build a strong community here online, here on the Matthew Raborn Show. Together we can do it. I'm just so thankful. I'm so motivated, and so I'm just one of the things that I like to do to stay motivated and to stay in a positive force for good is to do national days. There's only 2 of them today, and they're pretty boozy. But today is January 17th, and it is National Hot Butter Rum Day. I've never had a hot buttered rum, but apparently it's a very old drink from the colonial times. And it looks like Jamaica started to send molasses up from the islands, and it was and so in 1650s Jamaica started doing the molasses importation to the colonial America. New England started opening distilleries, where the colonists began adding distilled rum to hot beverages such as toddies, nogs, and created hot buttered rum. So you take hot butter, you take some molasses and some rum, and some cider, you mix together, put a cinnamon stick inside, and enjoy. It sounds delicious, but I've never had one. Use hashtag hot buttered rum in your social media posts today. It's also National Bootleggers Day. National Bootleggers Day is celebrated to commemorate the legendary affairs of the bootleggers. January 17th is the birthday of Templeton Rye Whiskey, bootlegger Al Capone, and the son of another bootlegger, Merrill Kirkhoff. So I guess they started this particular... I didn't know that. Didn't you read this before? I did, but it's good to, I guess I didn't know that. So a bootlegger came from when you used to hide or put the bottle of booze on the top part of your boots and roll it under to present it there, because you're going to easily accessible, because you're going to want to drink some again soon. But it was when they were doing trading with the Indians that I learned about why they were called bootleggers, and then it became in our actual vocabulary instead of just being slang during the Prohibition era, during the 18th Amendment prohibiting the manufacture, transportation, and the sale of alcohol. But then Prohibition was ended, but the black market and the underground situation happened with the booze, and we had Al Capone, we had all kinds of mafia movies come out, situations. It's pretty interesting. I'm just reading some names here. Prohibition was repealed in 1933 when Congress ratified the 21st Amendment. If you didn't know why there's so many 21st Amendment liquor stores, it's because well, prohibition ended on with the 21st Amendment. Yes, there's only 2 national days today. Don't drink and drive, but celebrate National Bootleggers Day, and also drink some hot buttered rum. I don't know where I'm going to get some hot buttered rum. I mean, I guess I could make some, but I'm good. Let's do word of the day. If you don't use your words, you're going to lose your words. Today's word is tontine. It's a noun. Tontine is a joint financial arrangement whereby the participants usually contribute equally to a prize that is awarded entirely to the participant. To the participant who survives all the others. So a bunch of thieves have a bank heist and succeed and get away, and they all meet up in a big field and they bury the treasure, but they all know where the treasure is, and then whoever dies, whoever the last surviving person gets that treasure. That's what a tontine is. So I don't know if there's literal tontines happening in your family. I don't have a tontine going on. I don't know of a legitimate tontine. I guess you could say, you could kind of stretch the definition and say the Democrats are doing a political tontine right now with impeachment, that they're all going headfirst into something that's going to wind up not being a big deal, and then they're going to have political fallout. Well, that's a bit of a stretch of the definition. But a tontine is the word of the day. T-O-N-T-I-N-E. Tontine. Oh, man, this is a pretty interesting one. Let's do a little bit of weird news. I love news and I love weird things, and today specifically is a bit of a warning as well as informational. Scientists create world's first living robots using frog stem cells. That's some serious weirdness. In what may be a somewhat unsettling glimpse into the future, scientists have created the world's first living robot. Yay! According to a press release, the historic designation is derived from the fact that these tiny machines were fashioned from stem cells from frogs. By being built out of organic material, the robots are able to perform unique functions such as healing themselves when damaged or naturally expiring upon completing their task. Quote, "These are entirely new life forms. They have never existed before on Earth," end quote, declared one of the researchers behind the project. They're living programmable organisms. Since the cells from the robots were culled from the embryos of African clawed frogs, which are scientifically known as Xenobus laevius, the diminutive machines have been given the appropriately futuristic sounding name Xenobots. Beware of the Xenobots. These initial creations measure less than a millimeter in length, are powered by heart cells, and can survive around 10 days. Interesting. However, with the proof of concept having been achieved, scientists envisioned developing much larger and more sophisticated designs in the future. Of course, they're scientists. They dream. Quote, "It's impossible to know what the applications will be for any new technology, so we can really only guess," explained another member of the research team, although some possibilities including cleaning up pollution in the oceans to administering drugs in the human body. While the development of a living robot is undoubtedly a fantastic accomplishment, the team acknowledged that it has also raised some ethical questions. Of course it would, which it should. To that end, they expressed hope that we can have a discussion as a society and policymakers can decide what is best course of action when it comes to the integrating of these machines into our world someday, the scientist went on. With regards to concerns about a proverbial robot apocalypse, one of the researchers noted the diminutive and rather rudimentary nature of these initial creations and mused that, quote, "It's hard to fear that these things are taking over anytime soon," end quote. Sir, soon is relative. If they're learning, can heal themselves, and are kind of organic, you just created a cyborg. Weird news. Living robots. Let's see. Something that I wanted to do, and I'm going to be doing now, is called No Fear Friday. It's a segment that I'm creating kind of on the spot, but not really. It's just about facing your fears And on Friday, I'm going to face some of my fears or do things that I had never have done before, or things that I've always wanted to do or kind of squeamish to do. And so this is one of the things I've always wanted to do. Here we go. I want to be the guy that does the voiceovers for the movie trailers. Okay? So Matt, how are you going to do that? Well, the market is pretty competitive. There's only like 4, maybe 3 guys that do them. They can switch up their voices a little bit, so you can't really tell sometimes who they are. But when you start researching, it's 3 guys, okay? And I want to be one of them, and so pretty much I'm going to have to wait for them to die. That's kind of macabre and dark, but to get that gig, you got to know somebody. You got to know somebody to know somebody. So, but I've always been kind of afraid to really let people know that I really want to do the voice. I really want to do the voice. I want to be the guy who does the voice for the trailer in 2 weeks. Thanos will take over the world. In a world. Within a world. Within a world. I just want to do the December 17th. Remember, Takato. Whatever the script is. I didn't write one. I'm just not afraid to let people know I want to be that voiceover guy. And guess what, voiceover guy? I'm coming for your job. I'm coming for your job. It feels good to get off my chest. No Fear Fridays, guys. No, but really, we're trying to do this where it's like you kind of do something you've always wanted to do, or let people know what your fears are, or we're not going to make fun of you. It's not going to be like shame you for having a weird phobia. Some people are afraid of mustard. Some people are afraid of chrome. But whatever the case may be, we can face your fears, or you can do something that you've never done before because you're not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid to let people know I want that job. All right, really, it's crazy. It's crazy how people are so afraid to not be themselves. People are so afraid to speak out, and I'm tired of it, frankly. And I'm tired of seeing others have that weakness. And so that's another part of the show. It's to build strength. It's to build a momentum to help other people do better for themselves. So if you don't want to speak out against something, let me know what I can do to help out, because maybe I agree, and so I can speak out on your behalf. Or we can do something together. I'm just so ready to be myself. And every time you're not yourself, you begin to die a little quicker. And I'm so serious about that. It's a real thing. So I love life. I love looking great. I like the sound of my own voice. I like making fun of myself. And that's a real thing. So I'm going to do this show. I'm brave. I don't really... I want to know what the consequences are for being so bold, for being so brave, for being so positive. I want to know what these consequences are for sharing my thoughts and wanting others to do the same. I want those consequences. I want that burden. I'm ready for this. I'm excited. I'm ready for this challenge. I don't know who's going to comment down below. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Father-in-law, future wife, enemies from the past, new opportunities, good, bad, and whatever the case may be. I'm ready, and I'm dedicated, and I'm motivated, and that's one thing I really want to do here on the Matthew Rivers Show, is to express myself. Yes, but to help others express themselves, to make a platform. So that's who I want to interview. I want to interview people that are a positive force for good, that want to make a positive change in this world. So I want to know your opinion. I want to know if we can share things, if we can do things together. Comment down below. Please subscribe to this video, share this video, like this video. You know how to do it with the bell and the pushing of the buttons and the comment down below, and over there's something else, and on this app there's another thing. I'm so thankful. I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful for you, and I'm so thankful for what we got going on in life, and I'm so thankful for the challenging politics. I'm so thankful for Trump for slapping the political spectrum upside its head. Because we don't really know who's a Republican and Democrat anymore, because all kinds of ideas are getting thrown out there, and it's kind of gotten flipped on who's the establishment and who's for the people, and that's fascinating, and that's beautiful, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity to speak to you, for these cameras that I have, for this this techno music, for this microphone, for this lapel pen, my Jesus pen that I got for Christmas, and I'm so thankful for it. Jesus loves you, and Jesus loves me, and Jesus loves America, and Jesus... I'm bold and I'm brave, and I'm dedicated to this project, and I'm dedicated to you living your best life as well. Man, what do you mean? You don't even know me. Comment down below. How can I pray for you? Direct message me on the Facebook or on the Twitters or through whatever. Let's go. I want to know. Be brave enough to let me know what you think. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. God bless America. I mean, we need it. I mean, seriously. All right, here we go. Can I end it right? God bless, guys.